Cigarettes, contact, sector, direct chemical, dragnet, and silhouette. And let meteorite, and night, hemo stick, luminol, the betters forensic, biblical syringes, abstract hush tones, and murderous vengeance. When this lyrical icon, I spit spine, phenomenon, teleport commandant in orbit, gigantic morbid, twisted, contorted, carry the listeners no more can afford the biblical analysis, ability to snatch principality from thrones and palaces, dissecting purity to analysis. MCs get this all paralysis in the middle rim, that be psychoanalysis on eastern coast. Sweating they stuff, get roughed up like H&R puffin' stuff. It's official. LA dollars for the pistol, the whistle, the scud missile, the penetrate issue with missile tissue to the bone gristle. Not philosophical phenomena, level 9, upper echelon of Farrakhan, mystery Babylon, spit atom biochip, the flip strip foil, plots Jamaican got beat me, walk hot, moving on our rocks like clock, channel time clock when I rock, world be free, by deity, from BC, Washington DC, angelic entity in a television person, a G-O-D, Godhead Trinity, many be shrouded in secrecy, spitting against iniquity and century mysteries, a melody of political felony, to hell with the biblical Pharisees, can't decipher the code of my lyrical longevity.
Get a tear, for there's no cure for those who tour the impure. Her temple is a sewer, and her lures a provocateur of the defenseless with incense and false pretenses. She isn't satisfied until sin commences and then infringes on marriage bed spring hinges. A menace and a temptress. Only temporary glimpses of God bring her to her senses as she inches in like a shyster, enticer of mobs to the fire, avoiding the Messiah like he's a car marked student drive or HIV positive saliva indicted for a prize. Her entire empire is wired with body language for pressure, for evil communications. But my vocation is power and demonstration of healing to the nations. Cause she's played some real coy, annoying her toys until she polaroids a spiritual void. But Christ the God man alloys the killjoy to employs to kill, steal, and destroy. So Satan, we resist you with the holy jujitsu. We won't even be submitting to the swimsuit issue as I aim my cannon. Never plan on serving God and mammon or the lust of the flesh that brings a drought and a famine. I stand on my faith, which is the material of things, not visual to earthly pixels, and lifts up individuals from miserable residuals. For he who's without sin is living in a glass home and a braggart. But just like Jimmy Swagger, no man should have a stone, because many saints wish their past wasn't tainted and their faith hadn't fainted by becoming acquainted with these faces Maybelline is painted.
Strength rank, Portuguese, men of war things, verbalize adversities, behind lines, trisports and Tai Chi, unbalanced verbal weaponry, designate lions den, send missiles and miscellaneous, lethal scriptures, epistles, hieroglyphics, Bible mystics, legends, avenged angels, rainbows, mythological, branding, nomadic sandals, voyage, tackle, hostile, apostle, logics, apocalypse, drastics, tragic, past daggers, wonders, gothics, apologetic, genetics, mind calisthenics, callous, novice, talus, Achilles, mathics, kinetics, telepathic, scavenge, scholars, Harvards, jargons, organs, begons, dons, lions, bombs, tomcats, sacks, rhythm, collapse, trap, the thoughts travel, binary channels, bicentennial, visual, literary, vocabularies are cool, hard carving to the beat, hearing vernacular patterns, chatters in sanctuaries, par, sepulchre, I dedicate this to the one I love. I dedicate this to the one up above. I dedicate this to the one I love. I dedicate this to the one up above. I dedicate this to the one I love. I dedicate this to the one up above. I dedicate this to the one I love. To you, Lord. Yo, straight apocalypse and man of war. Straight bringing verbal weaponry. Spinal tapping into the brains, putting it down from Texas to San Diego. Studios, H2K, representation.
You're a eye for an eye, and a 2 for a 2. Are you ready for the truth? You're a eye for an eye, or a 2 for a 2. Are you ready for the truth?
I forgot
legacy, embrace the earth, follow remembrance to a sacrificial wide abyss, witnessing to the lamb, sword of Elohim's begot innocence. Divine prophecy stands allowing earthly inhabitants against Abba Shalom, the God I am infinite. Shallow to malice, reap destruction upon inner city developments, to which roll the blood of ecclesia. Prophets stated four corridors of economical forces, division of earth's hellish end, affected spiritual sources, tap genetic diagnostic and reformers, unborn skin, to try clone Abraham's prophetic exoskeleton, for reverse psychology of saints to Satanist towards being heavily condemned. Military men are brainwashed by the federal emergency management agencies, idolatry of the psalmist stem, the corruption of AIDS invade, the altar plague is the human immune deficiency decays, and causes Vietnam warriors to display emotional coordination of rage from misused tongue of amputated legs, and the only memories presently remain. We're living off a respirator due to a half a lung and no cardiology system to reproduce a broken rib cage. The last day.
Who am I to come back angelic war over Syria? Never inferior, my interior cleanses you from diphtheria, contagious diseases and bacteria. Who but I is able to numb the grains of sands of Siberia? It is I the superior, I am he who's indigenous to ripping up bridges, sacrilegious, just midges of my eternal digit, rigid visits to my physic, prepare for my visit. Thermonuclear burners in the cave by returners, angelic host of stir. They murmur as I who judge the quick and the dead, dwelling on the terra firma.
Tell me, who do you think I am, who endeavors to keep those clever, searching, seeking sands of deserts for the secret ledger which registers Solomon's immeasurable treasure that's hidden away by unexplainable weather? Constantly, without astronomy, I fondle the economy and funnel quantities to those who honor me and promise to keep them free from the conjecture of the secular's molecular texture, which I will fold up like a vesture from a subspace pressure, contractual agreement, it seem it, nothing can breathe it, vehement, extinction level, even, so give credence and repent before that tattoo thigh is sighted. He ignites his uninvited devices, guided meteorites, rip antichrist disguises as the righteous, give global psychics indicted a major crisis.
Hey yo, state of the art, the tripped out feeling straight from the heart, don't blast. They could grab and snatch an off ball, dealing with card shards, explosively marked darts, exquisite. Mind the mouth spark, the dangerous slang talk, drag your mental remains on chains into the dark. Feel the cripples walk, the painter, those who can't talk, and what could you visualize inside a blind man's thoughts? You weighed the options, your circumstances was never observed. It's rather absurd that you would ride on dead man's curve. Chance that urge, can't blame that herb, but what occurred, at least 1/3 of what I would have preferred was that the path be deterred. The fact remains the game is lame for a chosen few. If I throw blows at you, you deserve that, dude.
Revelations revealed in Zion, against city of angels with demons they found on. Corrupt society in mass, so the ashes and fasts. The 40 days, the 40 nights with the hashes. Rome, the 7 hills, the godly field, the real illusion, confusion into at your own risk. Cause deadly snakes at the crucifix, I reminisce the days that John 8 lived the book. The world shook, women with child dragging, waiting, dragging, taking. Precious time 666, don't get marked, but they mark me with words. Outlaw the word of God, that's absurd. Lock me in cages, try to insert chips for memories of data, but I can't get with government heads on platter for the birds. Antichrist coming in a ladder, conspiracies, new world order. One land, one speech, one lie, one teacher, world leader. But I believe the old man when he said the words, not going out with a bang, but with bloody skies. He said, bruh, I'm telling ya, the last